Hi, it's Anne from The Useless Crafter. So today, I know I'm hunkering down because I wanted it to be closer so that you could see my hands more, and so you won't really see my face. It was kind of like the compromise that you're gonna have to deal with. So we are making these cute Easter Bunny personalized eggs. I love it. It is curved, and it's not curved like like a can of Pringles, right? Like it's straight, it's curved, but the whole thing is even. This is uneven and it's curved. So it is trickier to align and to put the vinyl down. But this one was good. So you need to pick things that you know will work. For instance, this is slender. So while it's 4 inches, it's not like a big 4 inches wide also. And then most of the ones that you see on this one, the designs that I've seen, there's like a line straight through, like a monogram split. And that is difficult because it's a straight line with, I feel like it's very difficult to do. So I opted for a design that didn't have it. And also the name font, I also did something that I felt like didn't need to be so straight, and it wouldn't drive me insane if it wasn't like 100% accurate. So this is what it looks like. It's pretty cute. So I got the design and the font from Creative Fabrica, and you can see that on my design space tutorial. Now, when I did the tutorial, which was just earlier today, everything looked good on Design Space, but when I went to go cut the female one, the girl one, I realized that they did not slice the bow properly, so I had to recut, and it still wasn't like totally good. So I will drop them a comment to let them know that the girl one didn't work out as well, and I'll show you what I mean. See, the bow isn't perfect. So I took my X-Acto knife and I kind of just sliced it out. So it's not gonna look as good. I think it's still gonna look pretty good though. No one else is gonna know. But anyway, so I just wanted, all right, so we're gonna get started. You're gonna probably see like just my mouth. So, okay, or I'll try to hunker down. Okay, so Cricut transfer tape. What I would do is I would recommend starting with your highest up layer. So your highest up layer is going to be the one with the bow and the ears. And then it's going to sit on the black. And then both of those are going to sit on the white. So that's the way we're going to do it. So transfer tape, here's the blue layer with the registration mark, the star. And then you want to just make sure that it's all on here, and then peel back. And it peels pretty easily. This is all Cricut material. Okay, so here's my blue layer. So what I want to do is I want to line up this black registration mark with this, and it will, don't do that, it will sit perfectly onto the blue will sit perfectly onto the black. What I just realized, I'm missing, where did I just pull that from? My little bow is gone. Oh, jeez, it's stuck onto here. Of course it did, of course. I'm gonna take it off like this. Of course that happened. All right, well, good thing you can kind of see the outline, so I'm gonna put it right back where I think it should be. Okay, so now that you have this, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna sit this onto, I'm gonna cut off a piece of my transfer tape so that this will lay flat without it moving. And then what you want to do is you want to line this up. Now, the other thing that you could do is, you see, I really want to concentrate on the star and lining up the star. So the rest of this, I could just put this back on so that it's not sticky. The rest of it is not sticky, just the top part. So that way it gives me a little bit more, it just makes it easier for me to line things up. So you want to line up your star. And once you line up the star, then you can let go and put everything else down. Okay, so I lined up my star so you can't see the black behind it. And then what I'm going to do is I'm just going to lift this off, because now the rest can be sticky and I don't care. So see, the bow sits on it pretty perfectly. Okay, so now I'm going to take all this off. And I'll show you from behind what it looks like. So you can see it's lined up pretty well. All right, so now it goes on to the white. So same thing with the white. You can take off that little piece, hold it down. Okay, and again, you can put this down to kind of make the bottom not sticky. And then let's line up the white. Now the white is a little bit harder to see because it's white on white. So you just need to, probably more light would be good. Oh, is that not the right one? What just happened here? So my other white one, I think that's for the girl. Okay, that's why. This is for the boy. The boy is lined up differently. Okay, I was like, wait a minute. Okay, I'm gonna line up this white one. Okay. Pull this one off again. Make sure everything is on. And then pull it off. And then you're gonna cut off your star because you don't want your registration mark to go onto the Easter basket or the Easter egg. So on this one, and I love how this sits flat like this. I already lined it up, and so you wanna you're gonna put it down in the middle. So I'm holding it like this, and then I just want the middle first. I'm gonna push down the bow, push down the feet or the paws, and I'm trying to do it so that I don't have any bubbles. So I'm kind of going like from middle out like that so that I don't have any bubbles. And I didn't have any the first time around when I did that first one to show you, and I don't have any here, I don't think. Yes. Okay. So that looks pretty good. I don't have any bubbles or anything like that. So definitely go from the middle and then spread out, and that will, you'll be able to push down on everything. So the only thing missing from this is the name. So I'm just gonna put the name down, and then we'll be done with this one, and I'll show you the two boys. Okay, so here's the name. I'm just gonna line it up. And again, this one, go from the middle out. The bee doesn't want to stick. Hey! It's always good when it works out. There it is. It's pretty cute. And then so now this one can be a big one. Let me show you where this goes. Now the reason why is you can do this a number of ways. So we went from top layer down, right? So I did the blue first, and then the black, and then the white, and then we put it on this thing. The reason why I did that is because this is not a flat surface, and so I felt like trying to layer on to a rounded surface, each layer would be difficult. So that's why I layered onto the transfer tape first. If this was a flat surface, I think you could line up and I would have done the bottom layer first straight onto the thing. It's totally up to you. But on a curved surface, that's why I did it the way I did it. The other thing that you could do, I didn't have any issues because this was a small enough design, and I think it fits perfectly on here. Like, I don't think it's too small for the egg, but it's perfect for a rounded surface. But I didn't have to do it, but there have been times when on the transfer tape, I will cut little slices in there so that it's not so tight. It will flex with you as you push down. So anyway, I hope that was helpful. I think this is so cute. I love it. So anyway, if you're gonna use this and use the design, please go to my link and go from the link and get it. I would really appreciate it. But I do like my collaboration with Creative Fabrica so far. I'm really liking their designs and their fonts. And once you buy, you have commercial rights to it so that you could sell forever and ever. So that's partially why I do like using their fonts, because I don't need, if I only use their fonts, which they have a ton of fonts, then I don't need to keep track, because currently I have a Google Doc that has all my different fonts, where I got it from, if I have a license or not, and it's kind of a pain in the butt. So, and just something to consider. I'm really new to it, so that is my initial thoughts on it, but I'll let you know if I change my mind. But anyway, I really like this. I hope you do too. See you later. Bye.